Welcome to the latest episode of the VN Central podcast. I'm joined by Oris and Williams. Once again, my name is Tega. I always keep my name because I'm always focused on my wonderful guests. Oris, how are you doing?
Well, Tega, I'm cool. I can't explain how I'm feeling, but I'm good.
And Williams, how are you doing? Nice to have you back with us.
Fam, it's been a while. You know, I've been so busy with stuff, as in I really missed you guys. How has it been? What have I missed? Let's catch up.
Anyway, you haven't missed much. Arsenal's calamity once again. What else have you missed?
Not again.
Let us kick things off with Arsenal since we mentioned Arsenal. Watford, Arsenal 2-2. Arsenal took the lead, 2 goals from Aubameyang, and it was going all sweet and savory. Then we had 2 calamities from your centre backs. Socrates and David Lewis. I mean, what's going on, Williams?
Personally, I'm beginning to think Lewis was a bad buy because he has not impacted us positively. Apart from playing from the back and giving those long deep balls. That's the only thing I think he's doing for us. But defensively, we've not improved. To be very honest, I don't even know if Bellerin coming back or Tierney coming back will improve that defense. The midfield is okay, the attack is good, but that defense, there is an issue with that centre pairing. It's that they don't understand themselves. Funny enough, you begin to think that Mustafi coming into the team, I won't make us better. Or Holt's coming back from injury.
Is it that bad?
That's what I'm trying to think in my head now. That if Mustafi should come into the team back, because he's familiar with Socrates, will he not be better than this David Lewis clown that was sold to us? Like, I don't understand. Let's not even talk about the Liverpool game with Arsenal. That one has passed. I'm forgiving them. But today's one, I was 2-0. I was happy. Like, guy, we're winning this game. Everywhere else too. Like, before I know 2-1, I'm like, okay, 2-1. We can score another go 3-1. Fine, no one. The pressure, was just too much. It's a very simple tactics. The losing team will come out to try and play more. Meaning the fullbacks will come forward. And they will try and hit you, you press you. You will put your fastest players on the side and those open pockets and play counter-attacking football. And you will go and hit them on the break. Arsenal, they just sat there taking shots. Arsenal is the side this season that has taken the most shots in Europe with all the leagues. They have the most shots against them. I think about 98 shots have come to Arsenal's goal post. In all the leagues, we have the most. Yeah. It's very annoying. It's disgraceful.
It's disgraceful.
I think first of all, Xhaka needs to leave the first 11 first. We need to sell Xhaka and get a proper defensive midfielder, someone that will sit in front of that back two, that centre back, because I think there is not enough protection. And the thing is I'm tired. I did the defense. I'm tired. I posted a video on my my stats. I don't know whether you guys saw it. The one frustrated American fan that was shouting and screaming.
Man, it's crazy. Oris, I wanted to say something about this Arsenal situation because
yes, I want to say, Williams, I think for it's been an issue. We thought Arsene Wenger was the problem, and he has gone. And Emery came. I think last season they considered the highest amount of goals. I think they considered more than the last place team. I can't remember. But there's one crazy statistics about their defense. Yeah. And then they've gone and they've bought David Luiz. And I know a lot of Chelsea fans, yourself included, were telling them that it's not. You were saying Arsenal fans are saying we stole him for
8 million.
It's shambolic. I didn't watch the game because I wasn't opportune to watch the game. But I can imagine because I watched the Tottenham game. I watched the Liverpool game. It's schoolboy defending, Tega. Schoolboy, you don't do that. A professional don't do that.
I'm a better defender with Ernest than that Socrates and David Lewis Perry. What is that?
And to think that both of them are actually quite experienced. I mean, Luis has played a World Cup semi-final. I think that's the highest you can get. You understand? Mm-hmm. Socrates, Luis has played Champions League games. He has played finals upon finals. I mean, this is a big defender. He's not a schoolboy championship defender. You understand? You have lots of experience and everything. So he's still not being able to defend properly. And I know Williams has talked about his ball playing abilities, which is good, which is a plus. But the fundamental and the basics of a defender is that you have to be able to defend properly first of all. Any other thing can come in. You understand?
Yeah.
We have Shaka that can put the ball from deep. We don't need you to do that. If you are doing that to us, that's an extra. But your main job is to defend. You can't be defending shambolically. I mean, Emery needs to fix up, or he has to go.
Yeah, I saw some Arsenal fans.
Emery out already.
I saw some Arsenal fans tweeting.
Listen, Tega, because the issue is not a one-off. Like, okay, see now, Man City, for example, they lost to Norwich, and the way they lost, is a one-off. It won't happen again, or if it's going to happen, it's going to be long. But Arsenal, their next game is going to happen again, and it's been happening, and it's been consistent. It's a fundamental issue that the coach has not been able to solve. You, like Williams has touched on how the away team are going to, or the home team are going to put pressure on you, and they are going to put their fullbacks. And then why do you have Pepe to break counter attack and to lead counter attack? Why can't you use him? Or if you are using him, why is it not producing? You understand? So something needs to be done. And then you have Shaka, you have what's his name? This one by Torreira. Yeah. You have, something needs to be. You bought Ceballos. Ozil came in. So something needs to give. They can't see out a win. Little tanks.
For me, I think sacking Emery is not like the best solution at the moment, because come to think of it, all teams from Tottenham down to Arsenal that's Tottenham, Man U, Leicester City, Chelsea.
They need a private guide, a defensive-minded coach. That is, they won't hire him as the first team coach. Somebody that will just come and be training with that defense. They need to. They're not defending properly at all. But of all, he started 80 miles. That guy, God, boy.
There's no incantations on the podcast. This is an international podcast. When I start saying
no. That's how frustrated I was today. To the extent that my friends had to even call me on video call to laugh at me. I was so no. Arsenal. I cannot. I'm not sure I'll watch that match again. I will just check the scores.
Well, I think Emery should be given more time. It doesn't go to the end of points where they should start saying should be sacked and they should appoint Moreira and all. I don't think he has gotten to that point. Man U has 8 points, Leicester has 8 points, Chelsea has 8 points, Arsenal 8 points, Tottenham also has 8 points. In fact, Liverpool is a class, Liverpool and Man City, but Liverpool especially this season, they believe in themselves so much. I think they're a class above everybody. So nobody should even think about Liverpool at the moment, because
No, listen, take that. This is where you are missing the point.
I think we should be compared. For me, I think
the beginning of the season.
Liverpool is For me, I think Liverpool is like I would like to classify Liverpool now. Maybe something like a Messi level, alien at the moment, and these other teams we are human, so don't compare. We shouldn't be.
I'm glad they use Messi instead of Ronaldo. So what you are missing is that boy is like a seasonal move. It starts. It just okay. Look at last season now. They struggled to win away from home. How did this start? It's small now, and the more the season goes, the more it becomes harder. The mentality becomes. You see now their next away game now they're going to struggle because that fear and that I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So they need to fix it because it looks like he has not been able to fix it. I think as I now said, he does not even know his starting level. He doesn't know his preferred starting 11.
Yeah, and he keeps changing formations too. Anyways, Man City. Let's talk about. Oris, you said something about City. Like they lost to Norwich.
Yes.
They lost to Norwich surprisingly. I think Manchester City's arrogance kind of played a factor for them losing, because I didn't see the loss coming, and I'm sure you also said it that it was one of you didn't see the loss coming. How do you think this loss will affect Man City? And with the fact that Laporte is out for 5 to 6 months, do you think we should just hand Liverpool the title now?
Personally, Tega, you can't hand Liverpool any title. Liverpool don't have enough firepower to compete for a 38th league game. They will go far. They will do very well like they did last season, yes. But I still see Man City edging it. See, we've talked a lot about Man City. I've talked a lot about Guardiola. This game against Norwich was like I said, a one-off. Otamendi brought his Argentine spirit to the Premier League. You get, but and to be fair to Guardiola, I know a lot of people are saying his team selection was wrong, but De Bruyne has had a lot of histories with injury last games. I think he played about 90 minutes, so he has to rest him. With a big Champions League game coming midweek, I think it was fair that I rested him. You understand? I watched his a pre-match press conference, and he said he has to be careful with Brian. You understand? Obviously, Laporte is going to be a big miss, but I still see them finding it. Okay, see, the last time they lost in the league, I think was against Newcastle. They went on to win their next 18 games to wrap up the title. That's the kind of form City they'll fix up. But Norwich were very good on the day. They were very good. I watched the whole game and it was brilliant.
Yeah, even their coach said, before the game, in fact, he said beating Manchester City will be like climbing Mount Everest without any oxygen. He himself was so sure that he said before the game that he doesn't have defender, so there's no point going play Man City and trying to park the bus and defend. He's just going to play his normal football and his normal attacking way of playing. I think that was the same thing he did against Liverpool, where I even said that the Norwich even trained for this match against Liverpool. They were so open and wide, and that's the same thing they played against City until the dying minute when they knew they had to really defend. And one thing with City now, you keep on saying that Liverpool they will catch up with Liverpool, but this is the highest point lead in the Premier League, as in at this stage in just 5 games, and Liverpool has 5 points. A 5 points gap over Man City in Premier League. So I feel this might be the season where Liverpool can finally get the league. And now nobody wants Liverpool to win the league, and everybody's saying nobody wants, people don't, except for Liverpool fans, everybody don't want Liverpool to win the league. But the point is that I feel if Liverpool mess it up this season, I don't think they will ever get the chance to win the league again. I think this is their best opportunity. Williams, what do you think?
Liverpool, like I always say, Liverpool can finish first, but they won't win the league. Liverpool will bottle it. They will bottle it.
Yeah, so I think without your last season theory.
I'm telling you, yes. 38 games, Liverpool will. They won't be that consistent. Injuries will soon kick in. They didn't buy any player. There's no.
That's what I'm saying. There's no substitute. There's no good. So if one of their key players now should get an injury, which is
Salah should get injured now, or Mane,
considering the amount of games they play, I think Mane did not have a preseason. Mane played Nations Cup. He got to the final. I think he had 2 weeks to rest.
Yeah,
you understand. Then Firmino, we all saw how different their game was before Firmino came in against Newcastle. Origi is good, but he is no Firmino. You understand? Then there's Salah. Then talk about their defensive back, Van Dijk. Okay, we'll see. I don't just feel they have enough firepower to maintain this form, because they are on a brilliant form, but can they maintain it for 39 months? I don't think so.
Yeah, well, for me, if you guys are down on Liverpool, me, I'm up on them. I feel this is the perfect season for them to win the league, and they were brilliant against Newcastle with a 3-1 victory. And there's something I've noticed about this team. For me, I feel Mane is like the key player in between Mane, Firmino, and Salah. I feel Mane is even more important than Salah, although Firmino is the one that gels these two together. But obviously, I feel Mane, he has scored 23 goals in 29 games. That's an incredible start, as in coming from his whole career and his whole development and the way he's shining. I know obviously when Salah came in the first season and Salah was scoring goals and everybody's mind has shifted to Salah, but now Mane has coming on his own. Last season was phenomenal, and this season he has also taken that spotlight. Liverpool I know you guys have been down on Liverpool and you feel they can't win the league, but for me personally, I feel this season should be they've gotten up the Champions League again. I feel this season they should concentrate more on the Premier League than the Champions League. Chelsea, let's move on to Chelsea versus Wolverhampton. The academy boys, Tammy Abraham once again. You see, as I say his name, I begin to smile. Tammy Abraham, Mason Mount, Tomori. Williams, want to say something? Let
Chelsea cut my ticket. That's what I want to say. My why would they go and score 4 goals in the row? How many 3 goals in there? No.
How much did you play with? Let me know that to cry for you or laugh at you.
My brothers and sisters, I've packed to the village like this.
Hope you invested all your Bitcoin on that bet, because it's out there.
I've back to the village like this because I cannot continue with this kind of. I was so sad. I expected the match to be very tight, like 1-1, 2-1, 0-0.
I think the game shocked a lot of people. I think myself included, because everybody, we all know how Wolves were brilliant last season against the big boys. They beat Chelsea at their home last season and they drew away from home last season. But kudos to Chelsea. And like I've said, beginning of the season, when I watched the first game against Manchester United, I said they are going to go places this season. And I watched the way they played against Liverpool in the Super Cup. So in a way, I'm not really surprised because the potential is there. And Tammy Abraham, really, the guy is surprising me. I did not expect him to be this good. I think the second goal, the header was just out of this world, but the movement and the way he placed the header was. Then the third goal, the guy is busting my brain. I'm really happy for him. I'm really, really happy for him. He looks like a young, good lad that just wants to play. Kudos to him and kudos to Lampard too for sticking with him because at some point I was thinking, why not play Batshuayi? You understand? I often play Giroud, but he has just vindicated his case in the team. So to him.
Like you said, it's a very huge kudos to Lampard and even our assistant manager Edmund Oris because he's the one that's really trained these young boys. He was the academic coach before he moved with Lampard to Derby County. Then he came back from Derby County back to Chelsea. And it's just nice to see young players excelling. Tammy Abraham, Mr. Mount, even Fikayo Tomori. And there's this talk now of Nigerians. Nigerians, we love to claim good things. Now everybody wants Tammy Abraham to play for Nigeria. Before they say no, it should stay where he is. We have Osimhen. Now people want him to play for Nigeria. Even Fikayo Tomori, everybody wants him to play for Nigeria. Is there a chance that
Tomori, are they claiming is Shekiri? I know they will come and claim his one tribe. They should go and sit down. They should take Aribo that is in Rangers. It's okay for them.
So you're opposed to Tomori and Tammy Abraham playing for Nigeria.
They should stay for England. What are they doing? What are they coming to do for us?
I don't understand what are they coming to do for us. They can't play. Will they play for England?
They will play for England.
Do you actually see Tammy Abraham benching?
He hasn't played for England.
Hattrick. Has he been playing for England?
He has played one. He has played an international friendly, but he hasn't. That one doesn't count until he plays a competitive game. But the thing is that the thing is that
continues like this though.
Yeah.
We'll see.
It's going to be hard for him to bench Hattrick. For Tomori can bench anybody in that centre back if he keeps on playing the way he's playing. But for Tammy Abraham,
I don't think he will bench anybody. You people defensively, you people are shambolic also. Please, let's call it speed. So why is he playing that he wants to bench anybody in the team?
Okay, if you had a chance, who will you pick, Tomori or David Lewis?
Has it come
David
to
Lewis now?
Are you guys serious?
If it's that bad, I will go and defend for Arsenal. At least I know they will not score.
Tega, has it come to that? What kind of question is that? Please.
Oh my God. Manchester United, Leicester City. Manchester United again is another performance where they needed 3 points by any means possible, and they got the penalty. Rashford scored the penalty finally.
Soft penalty.
Very, very fast. That'll be Aaron has come.
Todimu has joined us. Todimu, what did you think of Manchester United's game?
I watched more of Chelsea's match, but what I watched, same old. The very first minute I watched, I saw Rashford, and then I was just telling my friend, I was like, okay, this guy will just disappoint us now. And then this guy gave a pass. After getting I'm not supposed to use to pass in football. After getting a very nice pass, this guy just merry-go-rounded and I don't even know,
did I hear you say a very nice true pass?
What do you think? Oris, Manchester United's game, what did you think?
The match was flat.
The match was boring.
Very flat.
I've been saying it and I'll continue to say it.
Yeah.
Manchester United are not going anywhere. There is no direction. They are struggling. And I'm disappointed in Leicester City because I expected more from them. On a good day, they should be winning that, or at least be living there with a job, because there is no creativity in that team. There was no creativity. Manchester United cannot. Their game plan this season is to sit back and defend and use the pace of their wingers, the speed start, David James and Rashford and Martial. So when they see teams that want to sit deep and want them to actually play like Wolves did, they can't play. You understand? So at home against Leicester City, you have scored one goal, a penalty. Okay, go on, improve on the lead or something. They were just I watched the game. It was disappointing. It was disappointing, I swear.
For me, for Manchester United, I think Rashford had a decent performance. Let's say 50 over 100. McTominay was the one that was really impressive. McTominay was impressive. David James was impressive. But except from those two players, the whole team was it's just the same Manchester United that I think they are still struggling to get an identity, in my opinion. Manchester United, they are still struggling to find a way to play, and if they can sort that out, then they will have a decent season. But if they can't, maybe Solskjaer might have to leave very soon, because I don't think they've improved since he came in. It's just the same. They only had the revival. I know that Cloud9 when you sack Mourinho, you feel Mourinho is the bad guy and everything. And that aura has left the club now, and they are now struggling to find a way to actually play.
Yeah.
Well, let's move on to Neymar, the French league. It's not every time we talk on the French league on the VN Center podcast, but a unique thing happened this weekend. PSG were playing Strasbourg, and Neymar playing his first game of the season for PSG. Was booed throughout the whole game for 90 minutes, and in a miraculous way, he scores a last-minute goal for PSG, a fantastic bicycle kick for PSG to win the game 1-0. I can understand why PSG fans are angry with Neymar for him publicly saying he wants to join Barcelona, he wants to leave the club. I mean, it's enough for any fan base to get angry with him. But the goal is scored, like, for me, just shot the whole PSG fans off. I think at that point they didn't know whether to boo him anymore or to clap for him, because throughout the match, every single touch every single touch of the ball he gets is getting booed by the away fans, by PSG fans. Everybody in the stadium is booing him. So, Oris, what do you think about? Because I think you are partially because of this problem, because he wants to join your club, he wants to go back to Barca. So what do you think about Neymar?
I feel like he's the architect of everything that is happening to him now. Yeah. You understand? If we're being honest, if we're all being honest, I think he never should have left Barcelona at all. The move has not worked out for anybody. It hasn't worked out for Barcelona. It has not worked out because we've missed him, obviously. It hasn't worked out for PSG. He has been injured for most of it. The main reason they bought him was for progress in their Champions League, and he has not been able to give them that for the most crucial parts of the season. The most crucial Champions League games, he gets injured. You understand? It hasn't worked out for Barcelona. It hasn't worked out for PSG. It has not worked out for him. You understand? Because he hasn't. Yeah, his stats and his performance has been good PSG-wide, but yeah, lucky with injuries. You understand? And clearly, he's not happy, which was what prompted him wanting to come back to Barcelona. And he said he publicly said he wanted to come. He didn't publicly say.
But his actions.
He gave, obviously he dropped hints. He dropped hints here and there, and everybody knew that Barcelona were negotiating with PSG. But at the end of the day, they were not able to reach a good deal for everybody involved. And I think they said till next summer. I think by next summer it should be done. That's if he's still winning. But considering it, I think after the game, he came out to say he's not happy. Rightly so. He said he's not happy, and he feels like he's going to be playing every game away from home. Now, it feels like he's going to be, because obviously when you play with the fans, you play at home, you're expecting home support. He's not going to get that. I think it's going to take a while. But I see them, they'll forgive him. If he continues to deliver like he did in the last game, the brilliant goal at the 9 minutes to give them the 3 points. Obviously, football fans have a very fickle memory. They are very fickle people. Couple of goals here and there and everything will be forgiven, and it's going to be all Hawks again. But a brilliant talent, Neymar, on his day, I think is closely behind Lionel Messi as one of the best players in the world. So we just need to put his head down. You
conveniently omitted Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo.
No, he's on his day and on a very good day, he's just slightly behind Messi. Only Messi. You can't be comparing him with the tapping merchant now.
I don't want to go there. Williams, do you have any?
My mouth is fine normally now. Leave on. Lock up.
Score pass of it. No, you can't.
Edmund, you are.
We're not ready to.
I'm not going to have this argument too. You're not serious.
We're not ready to have that conversation, but that's why I said on his day he's just behind Lionel Messi as the best player in the world. So yeah.
Barcelona, Valencia, 5-2. I see Todimu smiling. So Todimu, Barcelona, Valencia. What's up with your club?
What's up with my club? Oh well, we had an amazing performance yesterday, and did you see Fati's goal?
So he had a great game for a 16-year-old. A goal and an assist in less than 7 minutes. That was fantastic.
Same with one too, Frankie. It was a nice goal, and then the moment when Suarez came, I felt because it got to a point so okay, we were very reserved. Barcelona was reserved. Okay, we're actually attacking, but with the attacking, it was just like everybody was just being passive in the match. And then, I don't know, Suarez just makes me hate him and then like him at times. He just came in and then the next minute, he changed the whole game. He scored oh no, I was wild. The match was very nice, but I didn't really have expectations for that match yesterday. I didn't know Suarez was back in training. So I was okay, we should be fine. But I was expecting a win, but I was like, see, Barcelona cannot turn me into Arsenal. So I was like,
see the way you're blushing for Suarez.
Well, Tega, to be fair, to the best performance of the season. At some point, very early in the game, I think the first 20-15 minutes, they were so good that I thought Pep Guardiola was back to Barcelona. Yes, I think Valverde got the formation right. He got the lineup right also. I think he got the midfield right because Busquets, Otto, and De Jong I think they were brilliant, and I feel that should be our starting 11 or our starting midfield going forward. Yeah. You understand? I think there's no place for Rakitic. Obviously, he's coming up from the bench, and when he came up, he just stalled the game towards the end of the game. I think Vidal should be the first replacement in midfield in case any of them are maybe injured or anything. But Fati, that 16-year-old boy, when it's his first game, I think his first in the first home game, I think against Real Betis, after he played, Messi posted his picture. You know what it means for Messi to post your picture after your debut. What
does it mean?
Listen, initially I thought it was just like, who be this Fati boy? But on the day he played very well. But 16-year-old, but he came on against I think Ilba, and then he got the first goal when we were losing. A brilliant header that I think Ronaldo will be proud of. A 16-year-old, and then against Valencia yesterday, he was brilliant up until they took him off. He knew when to pass. He knew when to pass. He knew when to shoot. He knew when to dribble. He knew when to. He was just playing like an elder. You understand? So
like an experienced player.
Yeah, it's a good sign going forward. And I think if K is not taking guy, he may just put Dembele out of the team.
Exactly.
but there's something that's happening with Ansu Fati that I'm a bit skeptical about. Obviously, it's from Guinea-Bissau and Spain. They are trying to register him, so he will be eligible to play for Spain. Then you have the chance to choose whether I want to play for Guinea-Bissau or I want to play for Spain. But the problem with this decision, why I feel they should not rush these teenagers, because this is the same thing that happened to Bojan. This is the same thing that happened to this other guy. Is it Munir? Munir. I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Munir.
Yeah. So in this same Barcelona, two very young players, they started well and their careers disappeared from nowhere.
Should I tell you the difference between?
There's so much pressure on him. Yes, please.
Should I tell you the difference between those other people and this guy?
Okay, yes.
Yeah. The greatest player to ever play the game did not post their pictures on Instagram congratulating them.
Are you true?
Yes. Listen. Before, Messi is a very private person.
Edmund, are you for real?
Listen, wait now, Williams, wait. Williams, wait. Go and check his Instagram page. You will hardly see Messi post a picture of somebody else. That's why I said it. When he posted this picture, I was surprised surprised initially, but for Messi to post your picture, he's not the first teenager to make his debut at Camp Nou in Messi's era. Why is Messi posting his picture on Instagram? You understand? The guy had something special. And if you watch him, you'll see it. He's different and he will be different. He's not going to go through that part. Just watch.
Hopefully. Yeah, hopeful.
So that's the only difference between Mudia, Fati and Bojan.
Yes, that's the difference. Watch it. 5 years from now, we'll still be talking about how relevant he is. The guy is the future.
I feel you are taking the piece, but anyways, I hope he becomes a fantastic talent, because obviously
Edmund, he posted Perez's picture too. So why are you talking of Perez?
Perez has been doing well now. As Perez flopped. But Perez is not fatty. Perez does not have
it's not fatty.
He does not have.
But he posted the two of those pictures in the same post now. I had to go and check it. The way you were making look as if he framed it in gold.
Because of fatty. He posted both of them because of fatty.
Yeah.
Because of fatty. Emma, you need help. Okay, he posted Eto's picture too.
Williams, but you watched. Have you not watched the boy? Does he not have potentials?
Yes, the boy has potential. We are making you over. I think your voice is too loud. First, I'm making it look as if the boy is one miracle sent. This is what we said about Dembele too. What we said about Coutinho.
Williams, this boy is 16 years old.
Edmund.
Yes, this boy is called FPS footballer.
At 16.
Yes.
That were just good. 16, many of them were not given a lot of chances now. Ronaldo at 17 was this good.
Well, your rivals Real Madrid won 3-2. They had a very good performance in the first half. Benzema getting vital goals. And in the second half, they kind of considered 2 goals in the second half against the run of play. But it wasn't enough for Levante to... I mean, if Real Madrid had lost that match, or they've drawn that match, I thought it would have been an injustice based on their performance. And Hazard came into play finally for Real Madrid. Williams, what do you think of Real Madrid's season as a whole? Have you seen them? How do you see them?
Well, they were very decent in this last match compared to the previous match. Yeah. I think they played better here. There was more understanding within the team. Maybe because the Champions League is arising, so they have to just perform. Generally, they played well. Generally, I was impressed. with the performance.
For Juventus Fiorentina 0-0, no goal from Cristiano Ronaldo. I didn't watch the game, but there were speculations that he didn't even play too well. But
no. What all happened is that they had 2 injuries in the first half.
Yeah.
So they had to make 2 changes in the first half.
Okay.
So that affected the team psychologically, because it's wrong. It's very rare to see 2 players leaving in the first half due to injuries. So that really affected the game plan. So they had to just control the game. Big up to Fiorentina. They played well also. They had a very good chance to score, but according to the self-acclaimed best keeper in the world, he had to stop it, and it was a very nice performance, really.
The Champions League is back this week. We have Liverpool, Chelsea, Tottenham, Arsenal, Manchester United. Sorry, those 2 clubs will not be playing Champions League. That's not Manchester. Well, we have Liverpool playing Napoli. Liverpool playing Napoli, Dortmund, Barcelona, Chelsea, Valencia on Tuesday. The toughest game, which is Dortmund, Barca. Oris, what are the chances of Barca going to Germany and getting 3 points?
No, we'll go there and get 3 points normally now. It's not a Champions League knockout stage.
Did you see Dortmund this weekend? 4-0 in the Bundesliga.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, Tega. It doesn't matter.
Did you see what we played? We played yesterday.
Have you heard that you know who is back? He's back in training.
No.
You know what that means? Just having him on the bench. Okay, see, Tega, the thing is that with the group stage, Barcelona has never had issues with group stage. The worst result we can get there is a draw. You understand? A draw.
Yeah.
And a draw is not a bad result because it's away from home. We'll beat them at our home. You understand? Then a draw away from home is not bad. We'll beat everybody at home. So it's not bad. It's going to be an interesting game. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. I want to see how they can perform under that kind of, because the Dortmund Stadium is one of the worst stadiums to go to as an opposition team. You understand? The atmosphere is second to none. You understand? So I want to see how the young and I want to see how the midfield most especially can cope with that pressure and stuff. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Okay. Williams.
Yeah.
PSG play Arsenal in the Champions League on Tuesday.
Bro, you got jokes, right? Bobby, go on.
What Arsenal's chances of winning?
Guys.
Oh God. Oh, okay. Let's be serious.
It will end in tears for you, Tega, very soon. I'll treat your fuck up like Burna Boy.
Please don't
end in tears, definitely.
Don't slap me like
with that defense.
I will slap you like Peruzzi very soon. You're mad.
Okay, seriously. Chelsea play Valencia, and Valencia, when they lost to Barcelona, and Chelsea beat Wolves almost by the same scoreline. Chelsea Valencia, so the only hope for your Spanish counterparts when they come to London, to the best team in London. Any chance for Valencia to surprise Chelsea?
What did you say just now? Did you just say the best team in London?
Yeah, the best team in London now, Chelsea, of course.
I don't understand. Todimu is who is the best team in London?
See, I don't know. Yesterday just came as a very good day for me to support Chelsea. Chelsea is just not a team I like, so I don't care. So far, I don't get to mention Chelsea or see Chelsea. I really don't care.
This is not what you said in my DM. So you are saying a different thing now.
Yesterday, that's what I'm saying. That it just happened that I supported Chelsea yesterday.
Hold up. I heard DM. What's going on in the DM there? It goes down in the DM.
It goes down.
You're DMing girls. We DMW. Continue.
I think Chelsea will have just enough firepower for. We'll have just enough firepower for Valencia.
Yeah.
Who is at home?
Chelsea is at home.
At home.
Chelsea.
They're going to rotate the squad now. Giroud will come in. They'll rotate the squad. So Tammy is not going to tap in again. It's going to rotate the squad. Bashwa should start or Giroud.
I feel Tammy Brown will start. Don't think Lampard don't want to play the young boy in his first Champions League experience. I expect him to start. Liverpool, Napoli.
I really can't say. It's going to be a tough game, obviously, but last season
Liverpool Napoli is going to be very end-to-end stuff. Who is home?
Yes, Napoli.
Liverpool is struggling away. They struggle away from home.
Last season, the Champions League.
Yeah. And Napoli, they did some good signings. I saw Manolas from Roma joining them.
Yeah.
I saw
I think anytime you mention Manolas, I think Ori should be having nightmares. Ori's
the Greek girls from Athens broke their heart. Right.
PSG Real Madrid.
It's going to be very open match. The match is going to be very open.
Madrid will be going to PSG and Neymar will be playing Real Madrid. One of the clubs that were interested in signing him. How do you see that game going, Oris?
Well, it's going to be interesting, though. I think it's going to be very interesting. PSG Real Madrid is always a blockbuster normally. I want to see Hazard. I'm looking forward to Hazard. It's Hazard I want to see. I want to see how he plays in the Champions League. We know his Champions League form, his Champions League record makes sorrow reading, especially for a top player like him. Yes, I think he has
What do you mean by sorry?
He has about 8 goals. I think 5 are penalties. Just 3 goals from open play for a top player. That's cool. I want to see how he plays. I want to see how Zidane gets to perform in the Champions League without Ronaldo. You understand? And I also want to see how PSG. I think I'm definitely not missing that game. So.
And for Juventus play Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid at home. What do you think about that game?
Atletico Madrid straight win.
Why are you just dismissing? Is it because Ronaldo played Juventus? How do you expect Atletico Madrid? Atletico Madrid, they lost this weekend. If I'm right, they lost 2-0.
I don't understand. Did they not beat Juventus there last season?
Well, I don't believe it's going to be as easy as Atletico Madrid not going to go winning straight up like that. I think it's going to be a tougher game.
Juventus have not been really good. Let's be honest. Against Napoli, they almost bottled it. They almost bottled the Tega league. Against Fiorentina, they are not just creating enough chances. And when you play the likes of Atletico, you have to create. You understand? I think they are the best defensive team in the world. You understand? Yeah. You have to create. I don't know how Simeone does it. I think now they've lost Godin and they've lost, I think, Philip Luis, but they've brought in some couple of new signings, and I think Joao Felix is really playing well. Plus the home support, I just see them edging it. It's going to be tight, obviously. Juventus Atletico games are always very close, but I see them just, especially with the fact that they are at home. Yeah. Juventus are not just creating enough for me at this point.
For Arsenal play Frankfurt in the Europa League, rightfully so. Williams, what's your take on Arsenal's game when they play Frankfurt on Thursday night?
I think Arsenal will win or draw. I'm not really expecting much from those tweets. I'm not expecting much from them. I'm on their Instagram page now, reading comments. You need to see what people are saying. They're just insulting Emery, insulting all the players. Arsenal, they really messed up. So the fans are not having it.
I was disappointed.
What's the funniest comment you've seen about Arsenal's performance today?
Okay, I'm looking for one. One of them. They say Emery is not good enough. How do you take off Ceballos, Guendouzi, and Ozil? What is he smoking?
Well, I hope it doesn't end in tears for you guys with Emery and.
Why already in tears, my brother? Just buy handkerchief for us. There's no hope for this.
Manchester United will be traveling to Kazakhstan. What country is Astana from? I'm trying to be.
Tega, my boss your brains. Man, you go lose.
I think. Okay, Manchester United will not be traveling. They'll be in Old Trafford. I think they should win. They'll be playing Astana. I think this is an easy game for Manchester United to at least get their confidence back. I think they score 3, 4, 5, 6 goals, and anything less than that will be an embarrassment on their side.
They will lose. To end in tears for money. They're going to lose.
In extra time, Williams, I've been told that you've been traveling around Nigeria and exploring the country. So I would like to know, where did you visit? Did you go to see the love of your life? What happened? Just give me.
First of all, I'm still single. I have no love of my life, so that one is cancelled first. Secondly, okay, I went to the north. I wanted to see culture in north. I went up north. I went to Kaduna to be precise.
Yeah.
I went to Kaduna. I didn't know anybody there. Made a friend. Wow. His name is Aminu. He invited me over to his house.
Yeah.
His wife made the first day the wife made rice and beans with stew and plenty of fruits. I think they eat a lot of fruits there. Mm-hmm. So I was just intrigued that they before I came, said the food was already on the table, covered. She now served the food and went inside. I think apparently the women are not supposed to come outside or something. I don't know. But she said she was breastfeeding baby, so fine, it was cool. So I stayed, enjoyed. The hotel I stayed was nice. And shout out to Halala. I think is it Halal? Yeah. Halal Fountain Hotel is by it's close to EFC headquarters. It's on the same road. So the hotel was nice. I had issues in my room. They changed it to a suite without me even increasing the money or the manager was like, sorry for the inconvenience, gave me a key to one suite to go and stay. The food was nice in the hotel. The first day I wasn't so nice, but they tried. Their salad, they don't like using cream. They prefer to use baked beans or just give you the salad like that. Then, once again, I ate pizza there. I ate ice cream. They have one kind of small ice cream shop like that. The ice cream is quite okay. Then they have shawarma spot. They put cheese in their shawarma. Once again,
they basically had a fun time. So all the...
The final one was I was supposed to leave, so he now said the wife hosted me, and he now said they now gave me tuwo shikafa. That was my first time eating tuwo shikafa. Yeah. I didn't even know it was made from rice. I didn't even know. So I had tuwo shikafa and egusi soup. So this is the funny part. After eating, I carried the plate to the kitchen and I washed the plate and the one I met in the sink.
Yeah.
And she came and she was shouting that no, that's not how they do in this side. Oh. You're not supposed to wash plate, visitor, one thing. She was intrigued because she said she has not for once had a visitor that have come to the house and even cleared this plate or talk more of washing it or washing the one that I met in the sink. That she's very, very grateful, that she's feeling very somehow. I was not even feeling bad at the point because I didn't know whether I overdid it because normally that's what I would have done. Normally I do it anywhere I go to, so I didn't really see it like, but I was not feeling somehow. Then when I was living in the hotel, the manager helped me to carry my bag to the park. Then let me just use the opportunity. The roads are bad from Abuja to Kaduna. So most people are using the train service. Yeah. To purchase the ticket is like a tug of war. You need to go there like 2 hours before your train time. You stand on one long queue, then you hustle to try and get your ticket. After buying the ticket, at a point, they will tell you the ticket has finished. So you have to buy standing tickets. You stand on the train for about 2 hours, 15 minutes. No seats, you just stand. So I'm appealing to the Minister of Transportation, Minister of Works, the governor. The
Minister of Transportation definitely listens to the V Center podcast.
The Minister of Transportation, Minister of Works, the Governor of Kaduna, Sir Erufai, that I think they should have an online portal whereby people can be booking the tickets ahead of time. So your booking or going and coming trips will be sorted out because the crowd there is usually much. So you have if you don't get, you now have to stay there to the next train time again. And somebody cannot buy tickets for you. You have to be there physical, present. You have to be there physically. Then you have to show your ID card to buy the ticket. So if it's done online, it will save us the stress. Like if I want to go to Kaduna now, I can buy my ticket online, my to and fro trip, just like booking your flights. So I know that I have my sleep. I will just need to show it to arrive there when it's time. Than going to stand there and selling the ticket manually, hand to hand, like Udwaga boss. We don't do that anymore. God is good is a typical example of how a transportation company should be run. You book online, come there with your receipt, you check your online booking status, your seat is already allocated, you pick a seat to sit down. Everything is just comfortable for you. So if it's booked, it's booked. If it's full, it's full. If it's not full, you see a seat. Pick your seat, your desired seat, pay, and get your sleep. You come there to the train station or the park. They check the online record, see your name, see your seat number. You are allocated to it. To be easy than causing that kind of crowd. And also the police need to fix up the road because everybody cannot really afford the train. Though the price is quite fair of 1,315 or 2,535 for the VIP. But the road, people are getting kidnapped, people are getting killed because robbers are using it as an opportunity or a yardstick to do all sorts. Yeah. So I'm appealing to the IG of police, the chief army staff, Mr. General Tukul Yusuf Buratai and Solomon Arasi or Ibrahim Tanko, whoever is there now, that the road and the police should try and do something about the Abuja to Kaduna expressway. I think that should be all for the extra time talk. I hope people jotted some things down, took notes, right?
Of course we did.
Yeah, she have questions. Raise your hand.
I have something to say to fuck your. I have something to say to you. So about this whole traveling stuff that Williams was talking about. Me, I've not had the privilege of traveling so far. I've never been to the north. I think my destination is always Warri, Lagos, Ibadan. I had to bury my mom's stepmother passed away, so I went for the burial. You understand? First of all, from Ibadan to Lagos is supposed to be 1 hour 30 minutes, 2 hours max. You understand? But I spent close to 4 hours on the road.
And Lagos also.
Tega. I spent close to 5 hours, if not more than 5 hours, for a place that when we were going, it took us about 30 minutes with an Uber past the express. When we're coming back, for close to 5 hours, I left the burial by after 4. I got to my house by 10.
Just look at
I beat to 10.
There
was a point when the BRT, because to be this Lagos BRT, I can't really remember, but it was Lagos BRT. I paid 200 for the ticket. 5 hours. Everybody in the bus was just complaining. Even the driver said it was not even making matters better. So my own issue is that how do those of you in Lagos, because I know you are from Lagos originally, even though you are not there current, how do they live like that every day? That's not a way to live, man. I know Williams want to talk about Williams, you're a doctor, so you should know all about healthy living and all that. But how do people wake up by 3 or something? My uncle, for example, he goes to work he leaves his house by 4 in the morning, and then he comes back. He closes by 4, and then he comes back. Before he gets home around 9. He comes back, he eats and he sleeps, and rinse, repeats. The next day is going again. So is that a way to live? It's too much stress on the human body. I think they need to find a solution to the endless traffic and the endless amount of people entering Lagos, because the population it's outrageous. And I've promised myself that I'm not going back to that state anytime soon again. I can't.
when I was staying in Lagos, or when I was working in Lagos, this is the same thing. I was staying on the mainland, and my office was at the island, and every single day I wake up by 4, by 5 I've left the house, and I get to the island, let's say 7:30, and they'll still be pulled up early in the morning. So it's just the Lagos life, and funny enough, they enjoy it. Everyone say I love the Lagos life. They enjoy the hold up. You see them complaining about. They actually enjoy. They actually love the euphoria of hold up and living in Lagos. Rush. They have exactly that rush life. They enjoy it. But me,
it's almost like they say sometimes when you are suffering, but you don't know that you are suffering. Yes, most people in Lagos, a lot of people in Lagos have not actually tasted life outside. I've stayed in Delta State. I know how life should be. I should not spend more than an hour in traffic. What am I doing in traffic for 5 hours? What kind of life is that? 5 hours of your life in Ibadan currently, and I can't stay more than 30 minutes. I can't remember the last time I stayed in traffic. Yes, there's always bike safe. Yes, always if you are using bus. Yeah. There's nothing like traffic. I've never experienced traffic. So imagine me now staying 5 hours. I can't like that life, my guy. It's
quite terrible, and that's why when I moved to Abuja, I felt like there's nothing that's going to take me back to stay in Lagos permanently again, because the ease of life in Abuja is so much better than the stress in Lagos. So
it's terrible. That place is terrible.
It's just terrible. Todimu, you traveled recently. How was your own traveling experience?
My experience is very similar to Edmund's experience. Like last week Saturday was my birthday, and it was supposed to be a stress-free day, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, left my house. Okay, where I stayed at Ketsu, and the wedding was at Yaba. Okay, I'm not familiar with Yaba, so we had to take taxi. Yeah, this is just about, the journey didn't take us 15 minutes. And taxi was like, okay, 3,000 something. Like, okay, it's fine. Thinking there'll be traffic, there was no traffic. And then the wedding went in a blur. It was quite stressful. And then we left. I think we left the wedding venue around 5:30 or something. I can't remember. I just know I went back to Kate to take my bag, and then I went to my cousin's place, Tega. I kid you not. I didn't get home until around 11:30 in the night. 11:30.
That's crazy. I really give it up to you that's in Lagos.
Like, I was my head wanted to explode. I was like, because why it was really reduced to that point was that at some point there was no bike. Taxify couldn't turn, so they had to reject all the offers, like all the requests they're making.
All the requests, yeah.
Working. So the only option is for you to come down and start trekking.
Man, I've trekked so many useless journeys in Lagos. So many.
So
10 kilometers.
What you're saying is that sometimes it's actually better to trek than to stay in traffic.
It's actually better.
Come on, this traffic does not move for hours. No, Lagos life is not for me, man. It's not. It is so not for me.
On that tragic note, I like to advise all our Lagos listeners to divert away from their terrible state. Well, guys, it's been fun having you guys on the podcast. Thanks for joining me once again to discuss. And we haven't sang a birthday song for Todimu. Oris, do you have your Oris and William? Do you have your voice calls ready?
I don't know how to sing Tega. My voice is terrible, please. Don't do that to me, please. We'll sing it. We'll sing it for our offline.
Happy birthday to you. See my James Brown voice.
At least Williams gave it a shot. Well, Oris, thanks for joining.
Thank you, Tega.
Todimu, thanks for joining in once again. And
thank you.
And Williams,
thank you, Tega.
Thank you for having me.
And Williams, hope you are still saving lives.
I've not done that shit in a while.
I have to cut out the shit so you don't lose your potential. Oh god! All right, guys, thank you. So do support the show on iTunes, Spotify. Read the show, help the show with visibility and all.